Hey everybody, this is an FFG Top 10. I'm Paul Burry.
I'm King Gamer.
And this FFG Top 10 is going to be on the Top 10 product placements in video games. You want to start or you want me to start?
I might as well start.
Yeah.
My number 10 is the Sneak King, one of the $4 Burger
$4.
King games.
You bought a value meal, and then it was another $4. And they had 3 games, Burger King. And I think they sold like 3.2 million that Christmas season. So
They sold quite a bit.
yeah, they outsold some big name games, so that was really cool. My number 10 is NASCAR. If you play any NASCAR video game, especially the new ones, you can see all kinds of product placements on every single car. So
Yeah, you had a GameStop car on the newest one.
you see, I'm gonna go hit this car. I don't like this car. I don't like that brand. I don't like M&Ms. I'm gonna put M&Ms in the wall. Just kidding.
Pepsi, bye-bye. Okay, my number 9 is Crazy Taxi.
Crazy Taxi.
I can't remember which one it was, but there was a Pizza Hut.
Yeah, you would actually drive people to Pizza Huts, and you would drive them to other places. Yeah, so that had some advertisements in the game. Oh yeah. My number 9 was Pepsi Invaders.
And that's my number 8.
That's your number 8. So, yeah, it kind of looked like Space Invaders, except your Coca-Cola game shooting the Pepsi words.
And then there was that other alien off to the right, which no one really knows why it was there.
Well, they had to have one more, and they just... Were they going to put Pepsis or something? I don't know.
Pepsi?
I don't know. So, my number 8 is Zool, which it was some kind of candy company, Chula Chipa or something.
Some kind of lollipop.
Yeah, and so you collect all these candies from this company, and it had their brand in there, so...
My number 7 is pretty much any FIFA game. You see advertisements for EA, Origin, any shoe brand, miscellaneous food brands. They've had a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of the modern day sports games have all kinds of ads in them. My number 7 is Chester Cheetah, Too Cool to Fool. Chester Cheetah actually had 2 games, and this was one of them. He was for Cheetos, so he was the mascot for Cheetos, and he did so good the first time he got a second game, so hey.
Yeah. My number 6 is Mario Kart 8, because a while after release they had an update, and in said update they had a Mercedes-Benz car, which really no one has no idea why.
Well, I think people at Nintendo were singing that song, Lord, won't you get me a Mercedes-Benz? My friends all have Porsches, I must make amends. That might be why.
No. that was too close, copyrighted.
My number 6 is it's my performance. YouTube lets you with it. If you perform the song,
sounds
cool.
too close to the original.
My number 6 is Yo Noid, the Domino's mascot from way back in the day. Had a video game. Yes, he did.
My number 5 is, once again, EA makes my list again, in their 2008 and 2012 games where they had ads for the presidential campaign.
And they only picked one candidate, too.
Oh, wow.
My number 5 is Spot Goes to Hollywood. This is Cool Spot from 7-Up. Like Chester the Cheetah, he was so successful he got 2 games in his lifespan. I kind of miss Cool Spot, and I wanted more. I also wanted more Chester the Cheetah. Anyway.
My number 4 is Big Bumpin', another Burger King game. I mean, the Burger King games did a good job.
Yes, they did. My number 4 is Chester Cheetah Wild Wild Quest.
West Quest?
Wild Quest. I think this was the sequel to Too Cool to Fool. Like I said, Chester Cheetah got 2 games. So.
Well, one of them was the sequel to the other.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Spot Goes to Hollywood was the sequel to Cool Spot, but anyway. I'm pretty sure if I remember right from my research. So yeah, anyway. Number 3?
My number 3 is Chase the... I believe it's either Buckwagon or Chuckwagon. I can't read my name.
Chuckwagon.
Chuckwagon, that's what I did.
Chase the Chuckwagon for dog food.
I forgot an E on the.
I guess they figured that, gamers wanted to buy their dog food. I'm just going to leave that alone. It's a product placement. And speaking of product placements, my number 3 was Kool-Aid Man on the Atari 2600. Yes. Kool-Aid Man had his own video game. It was pathetic. Moving on.
My number 2 was Tooth Protector. You're on... It's kind of like the opposite of Breakout. Instead of bouncing things up to destroy things, you're stopping things so the teeth don't break.
Yeah, keep the plaque away from the teeth. Stop the cavities.
And if the plaque even so much as pixel touches the tooth, it just dies.
My number 2 is Big Bumpin'. Out of the Burger King video games, I like that one the best. It's just me personally, but yeah, so Big Bumpin'. And he's already talked about it.
My number 1 is something we've already talked about, Yonoid.
Yeah.
Pizza Hut. No, Domino's. Pizza food seems to be popular.
Yeah. Pizza had a couple video games. My number 1 is Cool Spot. Out of the different little product placements, I like Cool Spot the best. And the 7-Up he's a Spot character, little red dot with eyes and arms, and he was cool.
I think there's one more thing we do need to address. It's not on either of our top 10s. The M&M's Adventure game.
Oh, yes!
We have a series of that one. But that one didn't make the list.
And I also thought of Forza, because Forza really advertises all
Any
those
racing
games.
game, pretty much.
A lot of the racing games, they show you the cars. They really do. I mean, Madden has lots of product placement in it, but we were trying to focus more on the full, really ad mascot games, if possible.
The ad games. But I would like to thank everyone for watching and say, I hope you have a wonderful day.